Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Dreadlocks. I'm Gunther the Great, and today we're going to be talking about Fernando Tatis, his dreadlocks. Cool thing about his dreadlocks, I thought they were fake. And of course, he has dreadlock extensions, but I looked back and found some really interesting things. So we're going to check out his dreadlocks today. Make sure to comment down below who you guys want to see featured on the channel so you can get your dreadlocks just like them. And also comment down below if you have dreadlocks, what method you chose. If you went to a barbershop, a loctician, you did it yourself, comment that down below. But you guys, Fernando Tatis, the famous baseball player, I actually went to go watch him not too long ago when it was spring training this year. So I know a little thing or two. Not really, but I do know a bit about his dreadlocks and how he got them. Now, like I said, right off the bat, the first time I ever seen his dreadlocks and you guys requested this, I was like, he has fake dreadlocks, they're not real. Let's actually talk about that. He has dreadlock extensions, but the cool thing is that he actually had starter locks before he added in the extensions. After looking at some photos, that's what I found out. Because if you look at his dreadlock extensions, it almost looks like he just has straight hair dreadlocks. But I actually found that he had starter locks, and it looks like he may have started out with maybe a sponge or maybe crochet hooking or something like that, maybe even a little bit of freeform, and then eventually installed the dreadlock extensions, which that's very easy. You can just put them in with a crochet needle. Some people sew them in with thread and other things like that, but the easiest way would be to just crochet hook the extensions in. Now, one thing that really surprised me was his hair type. His hair type is probably a 3C. He possibly could even be a 3B, but he actually has a very coarse and curly hair type. And the reason why I was surprised is because, like I said, looking at his dreadlocks, it looks like he has straight hair dreads. And typically what you'll find is people that have dreadlock extensions, those extensions are typically made out of straight hair if they are real hair dreadlock extensions. And if they're synthetic dreadlock extensions, then it's usually most of the time always straight hair if they're synthetic dreads. But I'm sure he has real hair dreadlock extensions in, and they actually look really dope. I love the color. These dreadlocks actually remind us a lot of Neymar Jr. And from the looks of it, I believe they come from the same background. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. But regardless, if you want to get your dreadlocks like Fernando, make sure to start out with the hair type that he has. Now, of course, you can't control your hair type, but if you have a 3A or a 3C or anything in between, then you can get your dreadlocks to look pretty much exactly like his. But to be honest, if you were to get dreadlock extensions, they couldn't look exactly like his, because all you got to do is find the dreadlock extensions that he has and purchase those. But if you do want to do it with your natural hair, there's multiple ways you can do this. You can make it look like the dreadlock extensions, or you can make it look like his actual dreadlocks before he put in the extensions. Now, with the extensions, if you had straight hair, all you'd have to do is do, twist and rip, maybe crochet hooking, palm rolling, and that's how you would literally get your hair like his. But now with his actual dreadlocks before the extensions, with his hair being maybe a 3B or a 3C, could have started out with towel rub or sponge rub and then went in with crochet hooking, and that's literally that. You could have just left it at that. Because before the extensions, his hair was more of a freeform like, actually. And they were very messy. They were kind of like what you would call like bleach dreads. And the reason I call them that is because they're bleached, they're very dried out. And then at the same time with them being bleached, the curl pattern kind of loosens up and it looks more frizzy. But overall, everything I said, you can literally do to your own hair to make your hair look like his, and it'll turn out great. But considering his hair, with him having dreadlock extensions, and with him most likely doing crochet hooking somewhere in the mix, of course to add in the extensions, but even before putting in the extensions, I'm sure he used the crochet hook. The product of the day is going to be the crochet hook, so make sure to click the link at the top of the description and pick yourself up a crochet hook, because a crochet hook is so important if you have dreadlocks. It's literally the only tool that you will need if you want to get dreadlocks for any hair type. Literally any hair type. I'm saying from straight hair all the way to 4C hair. You can literally start and finish dreadlocks with a crochet needle, nothing else. But along with the crochet needle, there's so many other products you can use for your dreadlocks that'll actually help. And all those products can be found on Dreadlocks.com, and there's actually tutorials on how to use those products on the website itself. So make sure to go to Dreadlocks.com if you want to find yourself with some great locks, and there's nothing but help on that website, so make sure to go check it out. But you guys, that's Fernando Tatis and how to get your dreadlocks like him. Hopefully this helped you guys out. Make sure, like I said at the beginning of the video, comment down below who you guys want to see next, and comment down below how you started your dreadlocks or how you plan on starting your dreads. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.